Hip hop and champagne have had a solid connection over the years, and they continue to do so till this day. Despite being from two opposite worlds, with hip hop representing the struggle in marginalised communities and champagne symbolising the success of the higher classes, they come together and have an interesting relationship. Liquors such as Moet Chandon, Ciroc and Hennessy have all been influential in the genre, but the earliest and most memorable influence has to be Cristal. During the mid-1990s, Cristal became widely popular within the hip-hop culture, with many rappers referencing the champagne in their tracks and featuring it in their videos.
Feel me? I'm barely standing, and plus my second hand say it's midnight. Some Alizé and Cristal guaranteed to get right.
You know my stilo, scissor with the Cristal, the corners playing CeeLo.
Let me pick you up at a certain time, sitting down through the fine wine, ice over Cristal.
Made dirty cats wanna get a clean shirt, pop Cristal and rock they ice work.
Another big fan of the drink was hip-hop's first billionaire, Jay-Z. When he first broke out onto the scene, the Brooklyn boy had Cristal on deck, drinking it like it was juice, a sure sign that he had made it out of the dirt. That was all about to change though, when Frederick Rosaud, the managing director of Cristal, expressed that he wasn't rocking with the hip-hop culture, and he implied that he didn't want Cristal to have anything to do with hip-hop. In a 2006 edition of The Economist magazine, Rosaud said the company viewed the affection for his company's champagne from rappers and their fans with curiosity and serenity. Asked by the magazine if the association between Cristal and the bling lifestyle could be detrimental, Rosaud replied, "That's a good question, but what can we do? We can't forbid people from buying it. I'm sure Dom Perignon and Krug would be delighted to have their business." The comments threw Jay straight off. He said he viewed them as racist and said he would pull Cristal from his small chain of popular sports lounges, where bottles of Cristal were selling for $450 and $600. Jay-Z released a statement saying, "It has come to my attention that the managing director of Cristal, Frederick Rosaud, views the hip-hop culture as unwelcome attention. I view his comments as racist and will no longer support any of his products through any of my various brands, including the 40/40 Club, nor in my personal life." Jay clearly had a right to feel a way about this. Huge icons such as himself, Biggie, Puff, Pac were going hard for this guy's brand, giving him free advertisement in the most contagious culture there is. For him to just turn around and say he didn't want to be associated with it. While Jay couldn't mess up Cristal's brand overall, after all they're still in business till this day, but he did give a much needed boost to the brand's rivals. Soon after, brands such as Ace of Spades and Dom Perignon soon became trademark bottles of the hip hop scene. Jay-Z reportedly purchased a $50 million stake in Armand de Brignac, which later was nicknamed Ace of Spades. The boost he gave them, in fact, was enough to make the Cristal brand lose a lot of face in the global wine market and hip-hop space. In the modern-day streaming era, I challenge anyone to find a poppin' rapper that mentions Cristal in any of their lyrics. No longer the designator of exclusivity, Cristal has become quite a common type brand. In 2019, with hip-hop being by far the most influential music genre, it makes you wonder if Rosaud regrets making that statement. If he would have just ran with the culture and not viewed it as damaging for Cristal's reputation, there is nothing to say it couldn't still be hip-hop's go-to bottle. I mean, just look at the power and reach of the genre. Look at the merge of hip-hop music videos and YouTube, with rappers racking up hundreds of millions of views, giving brands free advertisement with their outfits, whips, and other props. Then just look at Jay himself, hip-hop's first billionaire. What in your right mind would make you not want to do business with this guy? Maybe this guy was just a straight-up racist who didn't want his brand to be associated with black culture. Going forward, to prevent more scenarios like this, should artists and labels be more mindful of what brands they are promoting? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more.